Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Alright, good morning guys. Welcome back to the Neon channel. It's me, Billy. So today what we're going to be doing is replacing two motor mounts. This top one right here, and then the bottom one right there. So I have these solid motor mounts, as you can see. They're great for if you're on the strip. However, I am doing day-to-day driving, and I've noticed, you know, there's still some vibration, and I hate having vibration while I drive. It just bugs the crap out of me. They're great. These are massive motor mounts. I also have AGP solid motor mounts in the garage over there. They're just sitting up on top of there. So I'll probably just sell both of those as a set. My middle motor mount, which is right there, is new because I had to put that in there. How you can tell if that motor mount is good, guys, is that bolt right there. If it's perfectly centered like it is, it's good. If it starts to drop, and it drops right around here, so you see that bolt drop, that means it's getting really worn out and it's time to get it replaced. Plus you start feeling some vibrations again. I also have a solid motor mount on the transmission, which is down underneath there and underneath the battery tray. So yeah, things you're going to need to get these motor mounts done, of course, get your car jacked up, alright, and put it on jack stands. It's always good to have that. And I always like to remove the wheel when I do that bottom motor mount, just because it allows more access into that little area to get that motor mount out. And then of course we'll do the top mount. If you're just replacing the top mount, you don't have to jack it up, obviously. And if you're a skinny son of a gun, you can just slide up underneath the car without jacking it up and get the bottom one. Just kidding. But yeah, so let me get my tools out and everything, get my gloves on, and I'm going to show you guys how to do all this. Alright, thanks. Alright, so I got my gloves on. Woo! Alright, so first step, of course, what I always like to do is I like to get my jack. I like to get a piece of block wood under there since I'm replacing the bottom one. And I like to jack it up just a tad, not too much, just where it touches kind of, where it has a nice support. Also, your AC line right here, it does have a clamp right there. That goes right there. It's a 10 millimeter. I have to unbolt it, that way I can push this down in order to get that bolt out. Some may be different, but I doubt it. Of course, this is a 18 millimeter up there, and I have a different bolt on here, so it's a 19 millimeter. I think some are 21s on certain ones. But yeah, so I do have an air compressor and power tools, but it's early in the morning and I don't want to wake people up. Or do I? Alright guys, so you're going to break this loose. What I always like to do is get it loose, and then I always like to break the other one loose. This is any bolt that has two bolts to it. That's what I like to do. It's just a habit of mine from doing so many valve covers and heads and things like that. Alright, so one bolt down. And the last one to go. That's actually pretty loose now. Alrighty guys. So we got this motor mount out. Still pretty good condition for the most part. So now we're going to go and get the stock ones. Look at my brand new stock motor mounts. Aren't they just gorgeous? Man, oh man. Alrighty. Alright, so first thing I want to show you is, that's aftermarket. Alright, so you have, so it's going to go on there like this. You see how this sticks out? That goes over here. You can put it on like that, except that's not how it goes. And that's just going to be trouble. So Make sure it goes on like that. All right, guys? Sweet. Alrighty, so first things first is I like to line this hole up first. It'll be easiest if you do it this way, because you have some play you can use. You have some play you can use with this right here. This little bracket piece, bridge, whatever you want to call it. Alright, and so first things first, I'm going to see if the bolt will even go in there, like how it is. So if it does, that would be awesome. See the real life struggles? Alright. Let's see here. Alright, so it will go in, which is good. So I didn't have to loosen it at all. That's why I like to put that jack in there with the piece of block holding up the oil pan. Just so it kind of keeps the motor right where it's at to begin with, so you don't have a whole lot of extra work to do. Alright, so once these are tight, you're actually supposed to torque them down to a certain torque spec. I'm not going to waste my time to try to find out what the hell that is. Alright, I'm a big guy, 300 something pounds, 6'2". Alright, so I'm just going to get it on there till it's nice and tight. It's not the correct way of doing it, so if you want to do it the right way, I suggest looking it up. There's a lot of forums out there with it. Alright. Of course, get that one tightened. Alright, now go back, make sure this is nice and tight. Yeah, nice and tight. Again, I like just to double check. Yep, alright, cool. Alright, so there we have it. There is that motor mount, nice and beautifully installed. But that was pretty quick. On the timer, I think it was a total of 7 minutes, I believe, what it's saying on the camera. So 7 minutes to the top, and then you already have this jacked up. All you do is take your wheel off if you want. You don't have to. You can lay on the ground and do it. But I'm gonna take my wheel off again. I'm a bigger guy. So yeah, let me get the. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. Do it with the air compressor. That's gonna be good. Hope my neighbors don't hate me. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna hook that up so you don't have to listen to it. Alright guys, I'm back. I just want to let you know, if you're ever looking for a good impact, I've had this thing for 5 years. And it's clutch. I had no problems with it. You can get it at Northern Tools, I believe it was. Pretty good price. You get like the set and the gun for like $400. So if you don't pay snap-on quality, it's pretty good. So yeah. Alright guys, so the wheel is off. Right there. Oh, reminder. For some people who may just have bought a car and they have aftermarket wheels like that. If you don't know, always check, make sure the little like wheel spacer thingy, I don't know the proper name of it, but there's supposed to be this little thing right here that comes with it. Make sure it's not stuck on there, and make sure you have that right there. Just an FYI. Also, I mean, this should be common sense. If you're doing something underneath, don't leave your tools up top, because you have to keep getting up and down, up and down. Just bring your tools with you. You're wasting time by getting up and down, up and down. It may seem quicker, I'll just sit down and grab this with a 21 and an 18. Well, you never know, you may need something else, especially if you just bought the car and they have some weird ass bolt on it. You never know. So always make sure you got that, and then make sure you got your parts with you too. Man, my pants just keep falling down, I tell you what. Just gotta eat some more, I guess. Alright. Okay. So like I said, I don't know every freaking bolt size there is in this world that looks like a 21. Nope. Let's try 23. It seems loose. Let's try 22. It's a 22. Alright, well, since I got my gun out already, I'm just gonna zoop zoop real quick. So, this is not an impact socket. So, I'll just be careful of that. Oh man, for rizzles. I got another air tool I could use, but I'm not gonna do that. I feel like getting up. Alright. So for me, this bolt was a 22. This back bolt is bigger than 19. Let's try 21. The 21 on the back. Oh, I'm tightening it. Like, man, this thing getting tight. Alright. Alrighty, let's see here. Get this bad boy out. Oh man, I gotta move my jack a little bit. Too much blockage. Alrighty. Take that out. I'm actually gonna do this then. Raise it back up a little bit. Alrighty. Again, two ways you can put this on. Do not do this. Turn my light on, I turn my light on. Look at that, silly me. Don't put it on like this. I know, it may seem tempting. Put it on like that. Alright, remember, just kind of like up top. Remember this part going out? Very identical. A lot of things on cars are very identical. So this part right here, you're just gonna stick on over there. Alright guys? Again, start with this back bolt over here. So it makes it easier. So. So you have that. Dang it. I'm always putting the block in my way, guys. Look, see, people mess up all the time. I just don't like how they don't show it. You know, it's like, dude, I'd rather you see you make mistakes on your videos. That way I know you're human. Because I'm not going to admit I know everything. I'm not going to admit that I don't know a whole lot. I'm just going to admit that nobody knows everything and they do mess up. They just edit out of their videos. I'll let you see it. I have no shame in that. Because I'm a human. I'm going to not realize things until after I've done it. So. Alright. Get this bad boy tightened up. Oh shit, am I loosening again? Yep. Oh, look at that. I'm going to have to get me a... Oh, no, not. I'm going to have to get me a wrench. It's an 18. Look at my pretty tool, Carlisle. Woo. Let's get another good brand. Get them from Napa. I like them. I've had these for 15, 16, 17, 18, for I think 6 years. So, no, I think it may be a 17. That looks a little loose. My new coilovers look so pretty, guys. I normally hate working on my car because I don't make no money. But you know, I pay someone else to do the majority of the repairs because it's just cost efficient for me. Okay. All right. Sweet. Alrighty guys, so that's how you put on a lower control arm and an upper control arm. Alright, so my next video I'm going to let you know that I'm replacing both these belts right here. And I'm also going to be replacing the belt tensioner. Boop. The whole tensioner, not just the pulley. Just because I get a lot of squeaking. As you see, look how much play that's in that. Look at that. Look at that. You can tell it's bad, and I'm just going to replace that belt because I'm at it. So, ooh, it's my alternator belt, dude. That's going to suck it. Alright, well, cool, sweet. Oh, man, that's going to be fun. Ooh, look at my new axles. Let's check that out while I'm down here. I mean, I would suggest if you're down here, might as well check everything out, alright? So. Alright, make sure all the bushings and everything are good. That bushing looks a little worn out. Oh, where am I at? There it is. See, that's all kind of crumpled. That's good. Now, look at my new JDM eBay coilovers. Guys, I have loved these. The ride quality is awesome. Alright. You can adjust the ride height. I think it's all around good. Oh, and another thing, guys, I think it's... Nope. Yeah. There, right here, you're supposed to have a rubber plug that goes in here. And then there's supposed to be like a ground wire that sits in there, and then you put the rubber plug over it. I think my ground wire has disappeared. Hanging too much. But if I find it, I will put it back. But yeah. So, that is the video, guys. Alright, great work on getting your motor mounts and wanting to get those installed. Those are always good for ride quality and making sure there's no vibrations. Again, my next video is going to be on how to replace the serpentine belt and the alternator belt, as well as the belt tensioner on this 2004 Dodge Neon SRT-4. And then after that, I'm going to have a video on how to put in an axle, sway bar, inline control arm, trailing arm, things like that. Steering knuckle and strut on a Subaru WRX, just so y'all know about that. Alright, so thanks for watching the Neon channel. I hope you all have a great day.